Okay, I'm back. Jeez, what an ordeal. It didn't let me log back on. Gee, that was an ordeal. I've always had to refresh and then come back on, and it never took that long. So there must be a lot of people on the internet doing their thing, there. But thank you for coming back. I mean, I don't like. Hopefully, that gets rid of the lag. I don't like when that happens. Make sure you're on live chat, but thank you for coming back. I was in the middle of showing. Yeah, I don't like when that happens. It boggles me. Okay, so I was showing this beautiful Dennis and Charles acrylic necklace. These colors are absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. You can see the natural colors there. They're all grays, nudes. And here's a little Dennis and Charles hand tag here. Like I said, just make sure you're on live chat, and thank you graciously for coming back. That took a while for something, didn't let me log back on. Okay. And the length was 34 inches. These are absolutely gorgeous. Put it over the head. Let me bring this down a little bit more to get some good light. Beautiful acrylic necklace. Layer it with gold chains, or just leave it like that. This is good. This is good for your all your earth tones blazers. And this one, I'm going to do a buy it now. This one is 28. Okay. Once again, thank you for coming back. I mean, that's just an ordeal when we have these issues with YouTube. So this is a buy it now for 28, and this is Dennis and Charles. I have a few more of their pieces I want to show. Probably all in the same, but I love this. These are all your neutral colors, your grays, your beige, your off-whites, and it's on gold tone. Okay, so that's the first one there. Just making sure everybody's logging back in. Because I don't see any. Okay, thank you, Iris. I think I'm getting the lag because there's probably another TV on. Hi, Romel. Hi, Norma. Okay, thank you. Okay, so let me get the second one. This is also Dennis and Charles. And these colors are great. Also the ring, look at these colors here. And thank you again. I can't express how thankful I am that you guys. The lag and sometimes just the oopsie on YouTube, so we just have to deal with. This is beautiful too on gold tone. Look at the colors on here. This is also by Dennis and Charles. There's a little tag right there. It's from their company called Rush. Look how beautiful those are. This is also 34 inches in length. I have another one here. A couple more and then a bracelet. Okay. So these are beautiful. These are acrylic. And this is a very good designer and a very good make company, Rush, Rush. You got your little tag right there, and it is Dennis and Charles it's Rush by Dennis and Charles. Okay, gorgeous. This is also a buy it now for $28. Okay, if anybody's interested, these colors are fabulous. Okay, here's a third one also by Dennis and Charles, and this is one of my favorites. Um, and look at these colors. And they all have the gold tone in there. These are absolutely beautiful. Get your Dennis and Charles right there. Look how gorgeous these colors are. Beautiful colors. Very 60s. Very 60s style. It's a good length. And this one's a buy it now. We're going to do 30 on this one. This is good acrylic or resin. Okay. The colors are wonderful on these. Okay. And we have another one also by Dennis and Charles, and loving these colors. These colors are very summery. There's your little tag, your Rush. But look at the colors on here. Also very, very, very Iris Cephal. Look at the colors on here. All on gold tone. These little stations here are like a neutral color with gold tone trim. Beautiful. This is a 24-inch. But look at the colors on those. Okay. And I do have one of the bracelets. And here is the company's name here. It is Rush by Dennis and Charles. You guys can look them up. They have some beautiful things. Okay. And this is also a buy it now. Made on this one. Okay. I'm going to put these aside. If there's any interest in any of them, you could always rewind the video. I know it's Friday and everybody's busy, but these are absolutely gorgeous pieces here. Okay. I'm going to put these aside here. And the bracelet. The bracelet is gorgeous. I love the acrylics because you can mix them with your gold, your other gold bracelets, necklaces, and things. So here it is there. Let me show you this other necklace. It's spectacular. And sorry if I'm rushing through everything, but this one is Gorgeous. This is all mother of pearl, and it's on this black wood. And this is just spectacular. The mother of pearl on the wood is engraved. But check this piece out. This is mother of pearl. Look at the mother of pearl here. It is not Elise Sands. He does the animal prints, but look at that's all mother of pearl there. Hi, Gina. How are you doing? This is all mother of pearl, and it's on this beautiful black wood. It's on gold tone, but look at that big piece of mother of pearl there. Let me scale it back. These are all mother of pearl chips. Look how pretty that is. Let me put this on the neck here. Thank you for joining in and welcome, Gina. Thank you. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful this is. And it's got some weight on it because of the mother of pearl chips and of the big piece here. You can see there's an engraving. It's like a diamond. It's beautiful the way they did the mother of pearl there. This is a gorgeous piece. There is no maker's mark on here, but if you guys have ever been up to Santa Barbara, California, you see a lot of these type of necklaces in the windows. A lot of natural stone, a lot of vintage pieces up there. But gorgeous. This is absolutely beautiful. And I love the way they added this little accent right here. I would have thought maybe like Chico's, but this is all real here. Okay. Mother of pearl there. This is absolutely gorgeous piece. This is all black wood. Okay, so for this fabulous piece here, we're going to do a buy it now. This one here, and I'm going to do 45 for this one. This is absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Beautiful piece here. Someone's at the door. Let me get that at the door really, really quick. Give me 1 minute. Let me put this up here. You guys talk amongst yourself, but there is something happened to my neighbor the other day, but give me 1 minute. Give me one minute. Talks amongst each others, please. Okay, here I come. Here I come. Sorry about that. It's one of those busy Fridays. So The other night, my brother was sitting in the garage doing his guy things, and one of the neighbors came to him and asked him if he had a Slim Jim or something. I got you, Iris. And to make long story short, my neighbor, two houses down, committed suicide in his car, and it was just a mess. So I think investigators are still going around asking questions for the neighbors, and since I guess the brother-in-law of the guy that killed himself had asked my brother for some help or something. I don't know. They want to talk to my brother. So, yeah, it was very long night, very sad. I mean, they're good people here. The neighborhood is good. We don't see stuff like that. Yes, very sad. Um, but a lot of their family is coming in now, and Rico's kind of getting real because of the noise. And but there's that's the second investigator that's come. They're just coming door to door, asking if we heard anything, if we saw anything or anything like that. So, um, yeah, very very sad, you know. But our prayers are with that family. Very good family, really good brothers. They were brothers and stuff. But um, yeah, the, yeah, go over there, Rico. It was so we have a lot of traffic, a lot of car traffic coming because a lot of people are visiting the house. Iris, I got you for the 45 on this beautiful necklace. Um, so and even though he's our neighbor, I've only been here for a short time with my brother. Um, it's a very sad when it is. You feel it as a neighbor. You feel that kind of stuff. And so this beautiful necklace, yeah, I it's sad to talk about. So my brother's out there talking to them right now, and Rico gets kind of weird because there's just so many people coming around. Okay, so I got you for 45 on this one, Iris. Thank you. That you're gonna love this. That it's gorgeous. Okay, so that's for Iris. Okay, so let me get back. Yeah, it does something to me. It just knowing that happened just a few houses down. Let me put these aside. Okay, so yeah, that whole night we couldn't sleep because they were just the police were there just um, for. I mean, they were there for hours. They didn't leave till the morning. Then they had to tow the car away, a bunch of stuff like that. So this is vintage Goldette, um, and I love this. This is very Egyptian revival Goldette, um, gorgeous piece. I'm a Goldette collector, and I love this. But check this out. Look at this piece here, and it's got the purple Austrian crystals all hanging there. Well, that is. Look at. I love the way they do the antique gold plating on here. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's the back of it, and it is marked Goldette. This is a, let me see. This is absolutely gorgeous. I hope I'm not on a lag again. Look how beautiful this one is. This is vintage Goldette. Look at all the purple Austrian crystals there. I don't know. Am I not coming in clear, Norma? Let me. Let me check it out. Yeah, it does that. When I use my laptop, it does that. Okay. Um, Let me do this really quick. Usually when it comes in fuzzy, it's because the internet is being used. So I'm using it in here. I just turned it off on my phone. And I believe my brother, yeah, he's not using it in the garage. It does it on the laptop. I'm gonna have to update my camera so I could go back on my camera because I didn't have these issues when I was on Facebook. I noticed that it's a big difference when you're on YouTube and on certain nights. Certain nights you could have the best quality, and then other nights it's just like ugh, really weird. Let me get this straightened up here. So this is a Goldette. How about, is it still fuzzy? Is it fuzzy or pixeling? It's okay, Rico. Stay right there. I have Verizon, and I know Verizon had outages a couple of days ago where a bunch of stuff was going on, but that's all that there is here, Verizon. You're kind of stuck with it. So is it pixely or is it fuzzy? My wipes. Okay. Okay, well I hope it goes away. But like I said, it's just I don't have these issues when I'm on Facebook, and it's pretty funny because when I'm on Facebook, it's really clear. Um, Let me see here. And but when I get on YouTube, it gets really weird. And I'm not playing any music in the background or anything because somebody once told me make sure you don't have music in the background because YouTube will ding you for copyrights and stuff. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is Godet. This is their Egyptian revival piece. Um, I love this piece. I love the Austrian crystals in there. They are a purple. They are a purple color, very long. I know people say, well, where would I wear that or anything? But these pieces like this, people collect. Heck, I would wear it. Beautiful piece. So this one here, the goldette. No, I was using the ring light, but it sometimes it's just like too much for me on my eyes. But I do have it. Um, do I need more light so you can see the jewelry? Okay. Let me get that light then. Thank you, Iris. Um, I'll be right back. Just bear with me. Let me do it this way. Okay, give me a minute. Just putting the light on. How funny. We live in California. We have the most light here. But that went dark pretty quick from 3 to now. Didn't it? It went dark. I mean, I had that really good natural light. Is that better? Okay, let's see. How about now? This is a gorgeous piece. Yeah, that's why I wear these glasses because it's sensitivity to a lot of the light. How does that look? Is that better? See, gorgeous piece. Okay, it's a very gorgeous piece. It's a vintage goldette, and there's also the Austrian crystals right along the chains there. It is. It's a stunning piece. Let me give you the length of the pendant. Let's see how. Let me give you the length on the pendant. Oh, okay. Maybe it's my background light. Let me see if that. I think they're contrasting off of each other. Um, maybe there. Thank you, Elena. So I don't have these issues during the week. It's only like on Fridays on the weekends. It's weird. Okay, so this is um, from the clasp to the top of the pendant. That's 30 inches. And then to the very bottom of the pendant, it's 34 inches. And here it is. It's a gorgeous piece. That's a vintage goldette. And it's the Egyptian revival. Gorgeous piece here. Okay, so we're going to do a buy it now on this piece here. $70 for this piece. The dogs are going to start barking because there's a lot of foot traffic outside. So this is the buy it now for $70. This is vintage goldette. Let me see. Okay, if there's any interest in that, let me know. Let me put this one down. Yeah, that got we're in California, and that was just weird how the sun went down that quick. I mean, that was super quick. Um, really, really quick. Let me put that one down. Let me pull this in closer. There. Okay, so my next piece, got so many right here. Let me get this out. This is a vintage piece. This is crystal quartz, and it's a beautiful piece. Here's the clasp there. That's all sterling silver. You can see the age in the clasp. It's a little twist off. It twists off. Okay. Beautiful clasp. This is a crystal quartz piece. It's on chain. It's on sterling silver chain. Look how gorgeous that is. Put this on the neck. You can see how the light reflects off of it. How beautiful that piece is. I like to look at these in the sunlight. You can see all the rainbows. Beautiful, gorgeous piece. And it's graduated, so it starts off real small. Got the little beads down at the bottom. This is absolutely beautiful. Thought I had my black. Let me put this against the black, like a black background. Look how beautiful that just shines. What happened to my necks? You know, I moved the stuff around, and I'm my worst enemy. So here it is. This is vintage crystal quartz. Look how beautiful that is. Put it back on the neck, on the neck, on the neck, on the neck. Let me give you the length on this one. I actually have two of them, and I have this one as well. And this one's cubed, graduated cubed. And it's on sterling silver findings as well. Let me give you the length on this one. Let's see. On the crystal quartz, the 22 inches long. I love how the rainbow comes out. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, it's on sterling silver chain. And this one here, let's do a buy it now on this one. Beautiful. This one's gorgeous. And I know these go for a lot. So I am going to do a deal on this one because I'm going to do 75 on this one. Let's do buy it now, 75 for the rock crystal on sterling silver chain. This is Art Deco. Look how beautiful that is. No, and I can understand how some people like to go early do their shows early in the morning, um, when they have natural sun. It's a whole lot better than sitting down right in the midst of light. So here you go. This is a buy it now for 75. Okay, if there's no interest in that one, I'm going to put it down. You guys know where to find me. I'm going to put this one down. This is gorgeous. That's a gorgeous piece. Okay. Put that one down there. Let's do the square one. Okay, the square one, the length is 20 inches long. And this is more cubed. Look how beautiful that one is too. And is this graduate? This is also graduated. Look how pretty that is. Beautiful. The squares. Love the way those shine. This is just crystal. The other one was crystal quartz. This is crystal. This is a little different, but it is on sterling silver findings. Nonetheless, this is beautiful. So I'm going to do a buy it now on this one. I'm going to do 40 on this one. Beautiful. It still reflects off the light so beautifully. Okay. So there's no interest in that. I have other ones too. But I'm trying to find, where did I put all my brooches? Okay. Let me put that one down. Let's do some fun crystal. Got some fun crystal here. Still vintage from the 80s. Let me put this one down. Okay, this is from the 80s. It's a fun. Okay, let me put that in there for you. But welcome, Tori. Thank you. Let's see. Glad you made it in. Let's do this. Okay, here's my email right here. And I'll put it through. If anybody has any questions, just email me there. All I need is just your information, your PayPal information, your YouTube name, and your current address so I can ship it. I do I do a buy it now format for right now until um, it's probably only like my fifth live, but I do a Facebook page as well. Yes, I'm gonna do some beaded bags, Iris. So and I'll announce it. But right now, the buy it now works for me. It works for me because I'm usually by myself, and I'm trying to show the jewelry, and I don't have someone moderating for me here at home because that I used to before, but I'll be getting somebody else. Okay, so this is a Kenneth Cole. This is 1980s Kenneth Cole crystal necklace. Look at this piece. Yes, who knew? You know, back then, Kenneth Cole did have a women's jewelry line. He did watches, um, he did necklaces, he did, you know, just like Ann Taylor did, like Loft. This is a graduated one. This is a silvery gray, but look how pretty that is. It's all on chain. And see, here's your little Kenneth Cole here. This is from the 80s. This is beautiful, and it's got some weight to it. But this is vintage 1980s Kenneth Cole. Look at the facets on those. Look how pretty that is. This is a very long one. Let me give you the length on this one. I pair it up with another one. Let me show you. It is a semi graduating one, but look how big, look how long that is. So you could double it up. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so let me give you, and I think it was meant to be doubled up because it's got the shorter on top, right where you double it up. Let me give you the length. Hello, T. How you doing? Rico's running around somewhere, but he's being good. He's not doing his Rico Kelly things right now. 40 inches. 40 inches of the vintage Kenneth Cole. Okay, and I pair it up with this one. So if you don't want the second piece, I completely understand, but I pair it up with this one. And this is a I'm blind. This is a White House black market. This is also from the 1980s. Look how beautiful those crystals are too. This is flapper length. So I put these two together. So for both pieces, they're beautiful. So we're going to do a buy it now for both pieces here. For both pieces here, I'm going to do 35. And this is vintage Kenneth Cole and vintage White House black market. They have some weight to it. So let me double this up. so you guys can see it again. That's the Kenneth Cole piece. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And this is the White House Black Market piece. And you get both of them for $35. Look how pretty that looks together. These are fancy, fancy, fancy. Aren't these gorgeous? And they are. They're beautiful. I see you, Iris. Okay. These are going down for Miss Iris. Yes. These are beautiful. This is a lighter. And these are from the 1980s. Okay, let's put this one down for Miss Iris. So I'll since I've been doing the shows all week, if I haven't invoiced you, I'll invoice you tonight because I want to get to the post office tomorrow because Monday's a holiday. I don't, don't follow that much, but I know it's a holiday. Okay, so I got some real pearls here. These are real freshwater pearls. These are vintage. Look at how beautiful those are. This is the 3-strand, and these are all hand knotted. Here's the little clasp there. That's sterling silver. Look at the 3 strands here. These are absolutely they're not white. They're an off-white. Look at the pearls on that. This is 3 strands of pearls. Let me show you this on the neck, how beautiful they lay. And they're perfect. These are the perfect size, not too big, not too small, right there. And they're the 3 strands. Okay. These are all natural pearls. Gorgeous pearls. They are vintage. They're in immaculate condition. Let me give you the length on these. So from the clasp to the shortest, it's 18 inches and 20 inches to the longest. Oh, no problem, Jen. Hey, it's only the truth. And thank you for always helping out. You know, Jen is a gemologist, and she is an expert of identifying rocks, gems, natural gems. She can tell you even through, I don't know how she does it. She can spot, a good rock from a mile away, I guess. But I mean, it's always good to have someone that's knowledgeable about that because, sometimes we're afraid. We don't, we make mistakes. We're human and we're not experts. I'm not an expert at natural gemstones or, except diamonds and rubies and, those I can tell. But when it comes to rocks, like your agates and your calcinity, your lapis and stuff, Jen knows her stuff. She does. And I appreciate it very much because I did come across a stone, this necklace I'll show next, that I never even heard of this stone. But We checked it out, and it's coming up as snakeskin agate. And I've never heard about that. I never heard an agate called snakeskin agate, but that's what they're calling it. And it's pretty cool. I'll show it. These are natural pearls, gorgeous pearls. Like I said, they're on sterling silver. And you know how they always say you could tell a pearl is when you rub them together in the grittiness. Don't do, never do that against your teeth. You know, I've heard people say that, but don't do that. That's nasty anyway. But don't do that. Rub them together, and then you can see the way they're drilled as well. The holes there. Like I said, I'm not a total expert on pearls either, but I know how to test them. Don't rub them against your teeth. I think that's old school, or that's an old wives' tale. And the luster. You can see the luster in them too, and these are pretty weighted. Okay, so Norma Iris is one of the most fabulous human beings I've ever met. I met her through Facebook. Actually, I met her a few years ago through Adrienne Alamode. She has a YouTube channel too, and she has great jewelry. She's just taking a little break right now. And I met some of the most wonderful ladies on that channel and that community, and Iris is one of them. And her support is just, amazing. She's always supported me. She follows me on Facebook. We talk on the phone. Just she's a great overall person. Very lovely lady as well, and she is here in California as well. But her spirit is just really good. Okay, so for these beautiful pearls, we're gonna do a buy it now. I'm gonna give you guys a really good deal on this one. A buy it now for the 3 strands of pearls, and these are beautiful pearls. Let me put these against me so you can see the size. Look at, look at how beautiful that is. Look at the size of those, and you can still see them. So I'm gonna do a buy it now for these. I'm gonna do 65 for these pearls. Okay, and those are beautiful. If you have a granddaughter, another daughter, or someone you want to give pearls to. Oop, it's actually 65, Iris. These are absolutely beautiful. I when I did my 25 years with my company, um, one of the women there, they did like a little dinner for us. She gave me pearls, the most beautiful pearls ever. For there was a women in business, yes, and it was the whole set. But these are beautiful, Iris. Put these down. It's my papers. Let me see. Okay, I got you down, Iris. Okay, let me get the other. Have those, and I also have this other beautiful set of pearls. These are freshwater. They don't have a class. They just go on forever and ever and ever. Look at these pearls. These are all natural pearls. There's no clasp. Look how beautiful these are. Oh, okay. You worked. Oh, okay. How beautiful. No, pearls will never go out of style. Period. There'll always be, new stuff coming in and out, but pearls will always be in. I know they say that they're for old ladies and stuff, but they're not. There's a lot of significant meaning behind pearls. Thank you, Jen. I know my voice was like coming and going, and today I woke up with it sore. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not going through that again. But, as the day went by and I did take some meds for it, it seems like it's getting better. When I went for my checkup, they were saying maybe it's the tonsils, you know, but I'm not getting rid of my tonsils. I've had these for 63 years and it's not that. It's just, whatever's going around. Yes. Yeah. I always used to see my mom in pearls too. She had one little strand of pearls. Thank you, Jen. and, and so this is an extra long, no clasp. These are real pearls too. Look at the luster on it. Good size. Look at that. And these go forever. Okay. So let me give you the measurement on this one. On this strand of pearls, you can do a lot with this strand of pearls. 54 inches. 54 inches. Let me see. Um, I prefer a clasp. I would just do them this way. I would not even try it. Me personally, I would not even try it. But this long, 54 inches, beautiful, gorgeous. The luster is there. It's beautiful. So we're going to do a buy it now on these. And I'm going to do 75 for this strand. I know they go for more, but let's start the new year right. Gorgeous. These are beautiful. Long strand. Buy it now for 75. Okay. So there's no interest in these pearls. Let's see. You guys always know what to do. You guys could always email me and say, hey, do you still have those pearls? Then I'm going to do one more strand of pearls. These are more of a peacock lariat style. These are, and it's got these quartz pieces down here. It's like, they're like, I just had the name of them too. These quartz, they're like a milky quartz. Look at the size of these pearls. They're all different sizes. It's almost like a peacock color, and it's lariat. They're two strands. Let's untie these. Thank you everybody for the thumbs up as well and for joining in. I know it's Friday. Yeah, I think it's milky quartz because it does have a very light pink to it, but I think when I tested them, it came out milky quartz, but it does look like pink. It's still a quartz there. And yes, it would look better with pink. Okay, so let's do these. These are absolutely beautiful. Like I said, these are lariat style. They're two very long strands. There's two long strands here, and they're like 64 inches long, each one. And you wear them like a scarf, like this. You can tie them up however you want. You could put a brooch here. Let me bring this down a little bit more. You could put a brooch here and wear them this way, but these are beautiful as well. So for the two, look how beautiful those are. The colors are beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to do the buy it now on this one. For this one right here, we're going to do 40. Let's do 42 for the lariat peacock pearls. It's got little chips in there. These little white chips in there. Okay, so those are buy it now. It's the lariat style for 42. Look how pretty those are. I'm going to show that necklace that I was telling Jen about. Um, this is absolutely gorgeous too. Okay, so if you guys, anybody interested in those are 42. This is absolutely stunning. Those are all faceted there. So if you're still here, Jen, check out this stone. And it was showing up as snakeskin agate. I've never heard of that. Those are beautiful crystals on there too. And it is on sterling silver findings. They are heavy. It's on a toggle, sterling silver toggle. But look how beautiful those stones are. They're all faceted too. That's a beautiful stone. And this is handmade. So someone actually took the time to do it, but this is, yes, those stones are absolutely gorgeous. They're pretty big size too. They're not little. Look at the faceting on those. Let me put this on the neck so you can see it, and then I'll give you the measurements for it. Look how pretty that is. Gorgeous stones. Beautiful. And even with those crystals. Okay, let me give you the length on this one. You put these pearls away. Okay, let me put these pearls away and give you the length on this one here. And then we'll give a buy it now price. Okay. So from the clasp, it's a good 20 inches. So These are some chunky beads. But I do have some nuggets too. Yeah, let's see where. I think they're in here. No, don't know what happened to them. I'll find them. No. Okay, so, but thank you for that, Jen. So we're going to do a buy it now for this beautiful here. And like I said, they were coming out as snakeskin agate, and I can see why. I mean, you can see the little scales in there and stuff, but gorgeous. So let's do a buy it now for this chunky thing. And I'm going to give a good price for this. Okay. So let's do 48 for this. A buy it now 48. And this is gorgeous. And it is on sterling silver findings. This is gorgeous. Let me put this on so you guys can see these. It's beautiful. It sits right beautifully on the neck too. And it's not itchy or anything. Let me see. Let me grab. Beautiful. So this is a buy it now, 48. Anybody interested in those, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down. And let me take a little break from the jewelry. I think had a request for the beaded purses. So let me show you the beaded purses that I do have. But this one's here if anybody's interested in it, okay? Okay, let me put this down. Okay, this one's a good one. Okay, so let me get situated here and do some of my beaded purses. Let me grab them. Yes, Iris. Jen is a good source, and she has her channel here, Jen's Gem. You guys go ahead and share your channels. And she does beautiful shows. She does a lot of sterling silver, a lot of Native American, a lot of turquoise, and she's got some beautiful costume jewelry as well. And I believe she does her shows Tuesdays and Thursdays. And she is a great asset to this community. She really is. Not you don't find a lot of generosity from people that just want to go in there and help you and identify things for you. There's people that'll charge you a fee and said, well, just email, for a fee and stuff. But Jen, she's very, maybe that's why she's like generosity. That's why her first name is Jen, because it fits right with genuine and generosity. That's how I see it. Good. And are you doing a show tomorrow, Jen? After some, Sunday. Why did I think today was Saturday? Darn it. Okay, let me get situated here. Let me get my beaded purses. Where did I put those? Okay, so the beaded purses that I brought with me today are from a designer, Mary Frances. Um, Mary Frances is equivalent to your Heidi Dawson jewelry. It's very collectible. Yes. Um, let me get these out of the way. Let me get some bags. Let me show these other bags first because I wanted to show them for a while. And these are for my boho girls that are out there, and they're very comfortable, in excellent condition, and they're just beautiful. So the first, look at the handles on these. They're a good vacation pieces. This is all hand, well, they're all knitted, and these these are, I think they're deliberately stressed like that because that's how I saw them. These are new, so I don't know why that would hit. Look at the inside; it's very clean. It's all like muslin in the inside. It's a good sack, and it is by the sack. Okay, very clean in the inside, very big, very wide. Um, you got your toggle here, the sack. Yes, generous gem. Look at this sack here. This is a good sack, a very good size. Vacation, just going to the beach, or when you're out thrifting. This is a good bag. It's a good bag. These are leather here, but it looks like they're distressed. Like, it's a good size. It's a zipper closure. Very, very clean. Never been used. Look at that. Very clean. This is, like I said, this is a good thrifting purse where you're out there thrifting. It's all crocheted. Very good. The sack makes absolutely beautiful handbags. So for this one here, very clean, never been used. Okay, it just doesn't have tags on it. So we're going to do a buy it now for this one, for this sack. Okay, for this one here, this is a good one. I'm going to do 25 for this one. This is a good bag. And this is from the sack. Look at the handles are clean. Okay, so I have that one. Good. This is a good bag, and it's sturdy and it's made well. And yeah, made very well. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down if there's no interest in that one. I have that one from the sack, and this one as well. This is also the sack. This is a little smaller. And it's got the leather braided handles. Look at the hardware on here. You got your sack charm there. Let me take, I love these colors too. These are more neutral colors. Very clean in the inside. The only thing that's on here is like a little water. On there made it like a little water drop. That's just water. It's nothing, you know, but it's clean. It's got a little pocket on the outside. Very, very clean in the inside. Never been used. Like I said, that little spot there is just a water spot. Okay. Great. Like I said, another great thrifting bag when you're out there thrifting, or, you know, you're going to the beach, vacation. These are good bags to have. Big slouchy bag. Very boho. Okay. I love the hardware on here. Good hardware. Good leather too. Okay. So for that one, buy it now. The sack bag. I'm going to do 22 on this one. Okay. This is a good one. Colors are great too. The bottoms are clean. That's it. I always look at the bottom. Very clean bottom. Okay. Good bag. This is a good bag. Let me put the stuffing back in here. Okay, let me put this one back. And let me grab some of those beaded Mary Frances bags. Let's do these two first. These are a little bit more modern, but I've had them for quite a bit. They're cocktail purses. Cocktail purses, and they're more modern. I sell them. I also sell them on my Facebook. I come across them every once in a while, but this is absolutely gorgeous. This is a metal. This is a metal bag, and it's all blingy. It's got the tag here, and it's got the silver lame material cushy back here. This is made very well. It's a very blingy one for those cocktail nights. New in the inside. Still got the tag on it. It is metal. This is beautiful. Look at the bling on that. It's got the bling little kiss lock up on top. Like I said, yes, you can fit a cell phone in here. Look at the bottom. It's pretty wide. And it's got the metal handle. Like I said, this is newer, but it gives it that vintage look. Very, very nice. I know I got some girls out there that love the bling, love their, especially with Valentine's coming up, and you want that extra bling with your outfit. This is good. Beautiful, beautiful little handbag. So this one here, I'm going to do a buy it now. Yeah, this is a little newer one, and I'm going to do 22 for this one. 22 for this one. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got the silver lame backing. That's just from laying on other handbags, but it goes away. These go away. Beautiful. Okay, this is very beautiful, this one. So that's the bling bling cocktail purse. Have another little cocktail purse, and it's got the peacock on it. This is a beautiful little hand clutch. It's black velvet. No, you cannot put a cell phone in here. Very, very elegant. Look how pretty that is. And you lift up the peacock here, and that's your opening. It's got a beautiful gold chain, crossbody here. Very, very nice. Date night, cocktails. Beautiful little hand. Put it in your hand. That peacock is just amazing. Okay, and we're going to do a buy it now for this one here. 20 on the little peacock cocktail handbag. They do come in their little dusters. This is beautiful. This is a gorgeous one. Your lipstick, your keys, no cell phone. This is great. Look how pretty that is. It said you lift it through here. You open it up. Very elegant. So this is a buy it now for 20. Okay, so let me put these down. So if there's any interest, you know that I have it here. And let me do a few. Okay, let me put this one down. Trying to get over here to my beaded ones. Okay. Just bear with me. Push this one down over here. Okay. Okay, so these are my Mary Frances bags that I'm offering tonight. And the first one is absolutely gorgeous. It's more like a Christmassy kind of one, but you know what? You can wear it wherever you want. It's red and black. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with Mary Frances, but she does some spectacular little bags. This one has some little feathers. And check this one out. That looks like a Christmas holly. Oh. Look how beautiful this one is. Again, no cell phones on this. This is all hand beaded. Look at. This is Mary Frances. Look at the velvet tapestry in the back with the hand beads here. You open it this way. It's a magnetic opening, but check out the beaded straps. Okay, this is a crossbody strap here, but that is absolutely gorgeous there. This is Mary Frances. Okay, so I'm going to open it up, and it opens up to this beautiful interior, all flowered, and you got your little Mary Frances name tag in there, and also your Mary Frances little hand tag right here. Okay, so don't know how many of you are familiar with Mary Frances, but she makes the dreamiest little novelty handbags. I took one to a wine tasting, little floral one, and everybody was asking me what it was, and it's Mary Frances. But look at that beautiful flower there. Look at all the hand beads there. It comes in her Mary Frances bag. Comes in the Mary Frances bag. Okay. So for this one here, this is gorgeous. So this is a buy it now for the Mary Frances. This one here, I'm going to do 85. And you guys can go and Google them, and you can see that these bags are in the 200s, the 300s. But this one, you're getting a bargain for 85. This is gorgeous. Okay, so that's the one. It's beautiful. The beautiful red. Okay, so I'm going to put this one back. I like to double bag these. If there's any interest, let me know. I know they're not for everybody, but all her handbags are a work of art. Some people look at them like, where am I going to take that to? Then some people just like to collect them and love to look at them. They are great conversation pieces, and, gets you curious to see, what else she has. Okay, so there it is. There's that one there. Let me do another one. This is another Mary Frances, and this is a very regal one. And thank you guys for taking the time to look, especially I'm taking it away from the jewelry, but check this out. This is hand jewelry. This is like, look at this, the tapestry on it. Look at the details on even the handles. It's your Mary Frances there. Very Mardi Gras. I would take this to a Mardi Gras party. Look at the stones. Look at all the hand beads. It's all hand beaded. Look at the glass stones in there, the cabochons that they add on here. Look how beautiful that is. Look at all those beautiful designs. Okay, this is magnetic closure. This is pretty weighty too for a little handbag. Then you open it up, and it's to this beautiful velvet in the inside interior. You got your Mary Frances up there. Feels like a little pillow, little tapestry pillow. Look at the top. Again, look at the designs on there, the handles, the designs on the handle. A lot of thought goes into these little works of art. Okay. Loving the tapestry on this one. Look at the gathering, the tucks and everything here. This is gorgeous. This is like turquoise. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, so we're going to do a buy it now on this Mary Frances. I'm just going to call it blue. And we're going to do this one for 98. So if there's any interest in that one, I mean, look at the handles. Okay. Like I said, you could Google these and check them out on eBay, and they're not cheap. They are totally, collectors. Her stuff does go up in prices. They're very collectible because they retire pieces and they only make so many. I believe in this one, they only made like 300 of these. A lot of work. A lot of work that goes in. So if there's any interest in that one, let me know. Let me put this one back in its bag. Okay. We'll get to the back to the jewelry soon. I have so much to show. And said someone wanted to see the beaded bags. Okay, and let's see. Got two more to show, and then we'll get back to the jewelry. This is one of my old-time favorites. This is a smaller one, but the work on this one, oh my lordy. Check this one out. Look at the handles. Look how pretty that is here. Look at that. A lot of work goes into these. Look at and even the handles. It's the back. That's the little feet. Look at total Mary Frances. I mean, to me, like I said, you open it up. There's the Mary Frances in there, little clamshell, but beautiful, beautiful work. I think she was exclusive on QVC. These were purchased from a collector, though. Look how beautiful that one is. Okay. So this one here, the smaller one, is also a buy it now. This is a Mary Frances bag. We'll put small. This one, and I can do 80 for this one. Absolutely beautiful. And I know they all had themes to them. But like I said, these came from a collector. These came from a collector, and I've had them for a while. Okay, and let's see the last one here. Okay, the last one here that I have is also Mary Frances. And this one does have the natural stones on them. It's got a little tag on here. It's a little crossbody. But check this one out. This is a little smaller. Look at the stones on there. Look at all the beaded work there. Look at all the work. Very boho, small. Look at the back. This is magnetic closing. Let me open this up. The magnet is like really on there. It opens up to your Mary Frances there. It is a magnetic closure. Look at the bottom. No beads are missing. Everything is there. Look at that. Crossbody chain. Beautiful. Okay. These are the limited Mary Frances motif. That's what they call them, the motif. They only made so many of them. There you go. So for the motif one, the Mary Frances, the buy it now, and this is the last one I'm going to show. The Mary Frances motif. And this one here is going to be buy it now for $75. Okay. And it also comes in here. There's it says the Mary Frances motif. And these are all collectors. So I know they're not for everybody, but I like to show them. Okay, so we'll do those. And then let me get back to the jewelry. We'll get back to the jewelry. So let me get over here, back to my tray over here. I showed these. Do I have any copper fans? Anybody that's into the copper? Anybody here likes copper? copper, copper, copper. Because I showed these the other day. Okay. So if I do have copper lovers, I do have a... Okay. So I showed these here a couple of days ago, Deborah. And these are signed the rebajas. There's a signature right in there. Right there. And these are the leaf. These are listed as mid-century rebajas. This is all copper. This is the cuff. Little big. So this will go up to like a size 7. Yeah, a little big on me. Beautiful 3D. Look at the work on that, the rebajas. I have 2 of them. Beautiful cuffs. Okay. They both are marked. Both are signed right in there. The rebaja sign. Okay, so I have these 2 copper ones here. And I was doing them for 150 the pair. Okay. So like I said the other day, Google them please, because they're going from anywhere from 100 to 150 each cuff. But I'm doing the pair for 150 or 75 for each one. These are absolutely beautiful. So for the set, for both, for the pair, okay, for the pair, we'll do 150 or 75 each. Okay. These are beautiful. So I have these. And these look beautiful with turquoise, with your other turquoise jewelry. Okay, so you guys think about that one. Guys, let me know they're here. And I did have someone that offered me, but they never got back to me. So I have that one. Now I have this other beautiful one. This is a Renoir. Look how beautiful this cuff is. And that one is signed right there. Renior, Renoir. Beautiful copper bracelet. It's still a little big on me. This is gorgeous. Look how beautiful that is. So it's going to fit it to, yeah, because I'm a 6. I'm a 6.5, and this is, yeah. It's loose. So it'll fit a size 7. So this one here, buy it now for the copper. For this one here, I'm going to do 45 for this one. Come on, where did you go? $45 for this one. This is polished beautifully, signed right there. The leaf cuffs come with the matching bracelet. I mean the matching earrings. Let me show you the earrings. So they come with the earrings as well. These are the little screw back earrings for the bracelet. Okay. So buy it now, 45 for the copper sign Renoir bracelet. Okay. Put this one away. There's no interest in that one. And then I have this very interesting one that's also rebajas. I don't know why this design here. This is also rebajas. This is a gorgeous rebajas. And it is signed there. But this design here, I've seen only a few of them on the internet. But this one, I believe I saw one other one on eBay and they were asking for $325 for the copper bracelet. It's only because it's artist sign, it's mid-century, and it's the design of it and who made it. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the swirls. It's the back. There's this signature again. So for this one here, I know this is sought out for. I'm going to do a buy it now for the rebajas. And we'll call it swirl. For this one here, I'm not asking the 300 that someone crazy is asking for on the internet. I'm going to do 75 for this one. Okay. So if anybody's interested in that one, let me know. Like I said, look on the internet, look on eBay, see which one that's going for. But let's go back. Oh, my back is killing me. So put that one down. And then I have two more pieces, copper pieces I do want to show. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece here. This one is signed. This is gorgeous. This is a pendant brooch. And this is also Renoir. Check this one out. Look at that. It's a brooch and also a pendant. There's a little latch for the pendant. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Here it is for size. And here's the chain that goes with it, the copper chain. Beautiful copper chain. You just hook it on there. I can give you the length on the chain. Beautiful chain. The chain is also signed Renoir. Okay, let me give you the length on the chain. Like I said, if I don't have these tied to me, they fall and stuff. So the length of the chain, I like copper myself too. I love the way it looks, very Western, you know. Um, 16 inches, the chain is 16 inches, and that this pendant hooks right onto it. Let me put this on so you can see it as a necklace. Okay. Once again, thank you everybody for showing up today. Let's see. And then I'm going to show one more copper piece that I have. And look how beautiful that looks as a necklace. This is very, very nice. You really have to appreciate the copper necklaces, the copper jewelry. Okay, so this one is fabulous. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do a buy it now. And this is the Ren. And that looks like a butterfly, doesn't it? I'm going to put necklace. Okay, I'm going to do 45 for this one. This is absolutely beautiful. And that's with the chain. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, I see you, Deborah. This is beautiful. This chain is like silky. Look at the polish on that. Okay, got I got you for that one, Deborah. Let me get your little bag. Thank you, Deborah. Look how polished it is, too. Well taken care of. Yes. So let me show you the last piece I have of copper. Put this one for Miss Deborah. Okay, the last one is it's a vintage brooch. And this one is signed Copper by Bell. And this is this brooch. Here's the back of it. And there's your Copper by Bell right there, little, right there. Look how pretty that one is. You could also put this one on a chain and it'll look just as well. Beautiful piece, beautiful copper piece. And they say copper is supposed to be good for you too. And that's the way it looks. So it's kind of 3D-ish. It's a nice size brooch. Also for a pendant. Put it on a turquoise piece and it'll look great. Okay, so let's do the buy it now brooch, copper brooch. This one here, I'm going to do 32 for this one. Beautiful brooch. Signed Copper by Bell. Beautiful design. This one here. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down as well. So if there's no interest or if you guys want to think about it, let me know. Okay. Prices are always honored. If you email me and let me know, hey, I changed my mind, I want that one. Perfect. Okay, so let me put these pieces away. Beautiful copper pieces. They're to be appreciated. Okay, so let's get back to the other jewelry. Okay, let me put those down. Put that down. Okay, so let's get back to the jewelry. Let me see where I put my tray of brooches. Because I do have some brooches that I want to show. Show me the brooches. They're over here. Just want to get this tray over on my lap over here. Just give me a moment.